Thanks for staying with us. Now, President Akufo-Addo says his government has been able to steer the country out of the most difficult economic situation it found itself in the past 3 years, but says the country is not completely out of it yet. In his Christmas message to Ghanaians, he urged the citizens to help ensure a free, fair and transparent elections next year.
Fellow Ghanaians, I'm particularly glad that our nation has turned the corner following 3 difficult years we, and indeed the world, have faced. Inflation is being reined in, we're experiencing a relatively stable exchange rate, and growth in our economy is rebounding. The country is not yet completely out of the woods, but there is a growing sense of confidence that with hard work and determination, Ghana will make it.
You had the President Akufo-Addo in his Christmas message to Ghanaians released last night. Now, we have just 24 hours to the biggest family event in the country, the Joy FM Family Party in the Park. Tickets are selling very fast. Join thousands of families who've planned to gather at the Botanical Gardens for this year's edition of the event. General Manager in charge of sales and customer service at the Multimedia Group, David Max Fuga, has details of what to expect.
With barely 4 days to go, we are ready to receive our first guest by 8 a.m. on December 26th at the Botanical Gardens. In terms of offering, this year we have increased the variety. We have created a sporting village where most of the sporting activities will take place. We have also reintroduced the Daddy's Corner, which of course people are asking that we rename Adults Corner. In the Daddy's Corner, we're going to have the beer village, we're going to have the meat village, we're going to have the food village, and of course, everything that makes the daddy excited will be provided at the Daddy's Corner. The cooking competition, as usual, will be there. And of course, the kids area where we've mobilized a lot of volunteers to ensure the safety of our kids will also be there. The tickets are going for only 200 Ghana cedis for a family of 6. And I've been asked whether if somebody is single or 2 can come. Yes, you can come. All that you need is your 200 Ghana cedis. We'll provide everything that you need to relax, to unwind, and to prepare your mind for 2024.
And this event is always heavy on music, and we'll hear from some of the artists who will be performing there. And join the party train at the Botanical Gardens on December 26th. That's just tomorrow, from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. for a fun-packed family time this Christmas. The rate is a cool 200 Ghana cedis, as you heard from David Max Fuga, and will take a family of 6 to have fun tomorrow. Now, it is day 2 of Ifya Santua's attempt at breaking the Guinness World Record of the longest singing marathon by an individual after completing 24 hours of continuous singing last night. Santua started her singathon early hours of Sunday, December 24th, and is expected to finish on the 27th of December, hoping to break the record of Indian Sunil Quagmire, who currently holds the title after singing for 105 hours from March 3 to March 7, 2012. Ifya is expected to complete a stunt on Wednesday.
Hey. Manensusu, mananyinyo, manensusu. super heavyweight. AVD, Mintawo, Contasio, Ewo, my Ecuador, Unyabani, Huncha, Contasio, Ewo, my Ecuador, Unyabani, Huncha, Ukodakayo, Ada, Sadafu Biriba, Nadri. Is someone not touching us? I don't remember. Who don't know? I don't come at him. I'm a person. Who don't know? And so touching us.
And the Singathon is on Joy Prime TV. Follow it right there, as well as our social media platforms. And we wish if we are well. And before we go, there's news just in. 4 persons are reportedly dead after land guards numbering about 30 clashed with residents of Denchira Palagono in the South municipality of the Greater Accra region. Several others who sustained machete and gunshot wounds remain in critical condition and are receiving treatment in hospital. Kofi-Addo is with our sister station Adom FM and has been following this for us. Kofi, how did this fight start?
Fred, what happened was that 2 committee members were on motorbike from Denchira heading towards their house. So upon reaching their destination, they failed to show warning sign or traffic to indicate that they are branching. So these 2 langers who were also on motorbike confronted them and asked them why they couldn't show traffic. That led to a fight. So the langers started attacking or assaulting those 2 residents. So some of the residents who saw the action also came and supported their community members and attacked the langers. So the langers also called for reinforcements, and some of their colleagues also came with machetes and guns and started firing indiscriminately and assaulting and between people in the community. So after the action, about 10 people sustained various degrees of injuries, gunshots, cutlass wounds, and they initially rushed to SK clinic, a small clinic at the community. So some of them were transferred to Mother and Child Hospital at Kaswa. So when we proceeded to the scene at the hospital, the doctor at the facility, Dr. Amos, told us that 4 of them died upon arrival, whilst about 5 of them are also in critical condition receiving treatment.
Do we know the state of security in the community as we speak?
Fred, it was very serious because yesterday we learned that the langers are mobilizing themselves because they found out that some of their colleagues have died, so they were mobilizing themselves to come and attack more of the community. So some of the community members even fled before I left the scene. But police officers were deployed to the community to maintain peace and order.
All right, many thanks to you, Kofi-Addo, with our sister station, Adom FM. And he's been updating us on that situation in Denchira. 4 persons reportedly dead, and we'll get some more on this for you later. That's it for the news at 6. I'm Fred Smith. There's more at manjoonline.com. The Super Morning Show continues.
Papa, see that? And it's rickety car. Hey, Papa! Bobo! Papa! Oh, Bobo, so how's your engine now? It is half man, half amazing. Thanks to Quartz and you can feel better energy. Can't touch this. Actually, guys, so Sancho's engine just died like that? Yes, so somebody managed to convince him that there is a better engine oil than Quartz, and he switched. Sancho Panzapa. Now, which engine oil can be better than Quartz? No other, my guy. Quartz with its age-resistant technology, it keeps your engine younger for longer. Now you know. Have you guys seen the new bottle design? It's superb. Quartz 9000 from Total Energies Gear improves fuel efficiency. Why do you think Mr. Mane and Logoso have taken the Quartz Nation Movement World Cup like that? Sorry. Chairman. Hey, Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer.
boys are lined up looking for an opening. They are charging forward from aisle 3. Kuku has his eye on the cashier, but Yo gets there first. He taps, and he scores!
Win your ticket to glory with the ABSA Card Assist. Tap to pay with your ABSA debit or credit card, and you could qualify to score an unforgettable Premier League experience in the UK, as well as other weekly prizes. It's time to tap your way to the Premier League. ABSA, the official banking partner of the Premier League. Terms and conditions apply.
As the commander-in-chief in my house, I always ensure that I give my family the best. And this includes their television viewing. That's why we watch GoTV.
If you are a drama queen, just like me, GoTV gives you all the local drama on Aquaba Magic.
And I watch my favorite cartoons on GoTV.
Go! For me, it's all football. GoTV Super Plus in T. I get all the Premier League games as well as La Liga, Serie A, and Europa. Chale, it be too much enjoyment. This festive season, Yenya Gibraltar with GoTV, your family's entertainment is sorted. Dial *759# to reconnect today and be part of the excitement. GoTV, love it.
Madam, hurry up.
Hey, pay money too long queue. Why? Oh, it's not me. The counting machine keeps stopping. When you check a crama, why?
Ensure you never miss a single sale this festive season. Get the BluePay app and POS device. Simply enter your customer's number and the amount to be paid on your BluePay app. Wait for customer to approve and that's it. No e-levy charges. Mobile money and bank card payments just got easier with BluePay.
Hello, sir. I've sent the BluePay prompt.
Oh, is that simple, eh? Wow. BluePay, never miss a sale. Call or WhatsApp 0547220200 or visit bluepay.com.gh to register.
No matter your water needs, Syntex has it all. Syntex tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Syntex tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Syntex tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project, or demand, choose Syntex tank. Syntex tank, stress-free. Syntex tank, reliable. Syntex tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244-335-168, Kumasi 0505-555-666, or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a strong, a tough.
Hello, Ghana. I've got great news for you. After 26 years of academic excellence globally, Botho University is now in Ghana, offering degree programs in health information management, cybersecurity and risk management, software engineering, network security, and computer forensics. Admissions are ongoing for January 2024 with up to 50% scholarship for the first 150 students. We offer flexible payment terms, internship opportunities, and experiential exchange programs with our sister campuses. Pick up your admission form today at our East Legon campus near ANC Mall or call 0302-523-782 or WhatsApp 020-990-4714 for more information. Both the university, vibrance, innovation, impact.
You deserve it all. You deserve it all.
Are you looking to say thank you to your client, staff, family, and friends this season? Hefzi's Gifts has got you covered. Hefzi's are the connoisseurs of elegantly packaged fresh flowers, baby baskets, and Christmas hampers made from quality UK and Ghanaian products. So for all your luxury hampers and affordable gifting this Christmas and beyond, contact Hefzi's Gifts on 0555-940-022. And the best part is they will work with your budget. Locate Hefzi's Gifts at East Legon Shashi, adjacent Gethsemane Memorial Gardens next to Total Wine. Follow them on Instagram at Hefzi's and call 0555-940-022 to place your hamper orders now. Hefzi's, your purveyors of elegance.
Right, so welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM and the 6 a.m. news brought to us by Total Energies. Total,
We go the extra mile for you and Absa Bank Ghana Limited, helping you find a way to get things done. Coming up is the Joy Business Report, brought to us by Glyco Life Travel Insurance. Glyco, we cushion you for life, and Africa World Airlines, touching Africa, touching the world. George Weafi, good morning.
Uncle Winston.
How are you, man?
I'm managing. Just trying to take it easy on a Christmas day.
I'm not sure you're taking it easy on a Christmas day.
The interesting thing, sometimes when you're coming to work on a Christmas day, you drive to the road, you see people who are chilling. It's the Gone area, from the Jerry's area to... There's this new club on the Akufo-Addo road, where the UBA stand chart, and the cars are parked and you're struggling to win your way through. That's like, oh, Charlie.
When I was also coming to work, I saw people chilling. I was
and those who were struggling to also get home because they were intoxicated,
Yeah, but I was like, wouldn't these people go home?
To where?
24th.
We work out Phantom the OCP.
Why so used to? Hey, Christmas Eve.
People will chill out. It's interesting. So
that's interesting. We have to
take
be
it
in office.
easy. If you want to take some little water, just in moderation. Just make sure it's in moderation. That's the most important thing. We need you home alive. Don't defeat the reason behind Christmas.
You're right. Anyway, let's go for the Joy Business Reports now with George Weafi and his team.
Good morning, and you're welcome to the Christmas Day edition of the Joy Business Report. Coming up, be prepared to pay at least 21% more for some goods and services from next month after Parliament passed the Value Added Tax Amendment Bill. City stability expected to be consolidated in the coming weeks after the first tranche of the cocoa loan syndication hit Bank of Ghana's account. And stakeholders in the hospitality industry call for proper structure of the December in Ghana to spread celebration beyond the last week in December. My name is George Weafi. Let's now settle for the details. Be prepared to pay more for some goods and services from next month. Now, this was after Parliament approved the VAT Amendment Bill last Friday. This could see the price of some goods go up by more than 30%. Now, one service that will be affected is the motor insurance premiums. That should be certain that will be going up by at least 30%. Abeku Jan Kwanza is a tax partner at accounting and auditing firm PricewaterhouseCoopers.
If Parliament approves the bill as it is, we are expecting that VAT would now apply on domestic air travel, VAT would now apply on postage stamps, VAT will now apply on some imported books. So to answer your question, it is not just non-life insurance, but there are a number of things that the bill currently before our Parliament are looking at. And is for one to say that under this IMF program that we are under, there are a number of things that government ought to do, including demonstrating that we can raise the needed revenue to deal with our debt situation.
And I was coming to that. So if that's happened, that it is approved by Parliament, which means it will take effect from January 1, right?
That is, if Parliament does not amend the bill to give it a different effective date or a different date that it enters into force, then yes, from 1st of January, if there is no alteration made to the versions of the bill that we have seen now, then that would take effect from 1st of January.
Abeku Jan Kwasa is a tax partner at PricewaterhouseCoopers, earlier explaining to my colleague Pius Kojobeka about the implications of that bill that was before Parliament then and has been passed now. The city's marginal stability against the US dollar is expected to be consolidated in the coming days. Now, this was after the first tranche of the cocoa loan syndication hit the Bank of Ghana's account last Friday. Earlier on, I put together this report.
The local currency has posted some sustained stability against the US dollar over the past 2 weeks. This was influenced by an increase in dollar support for the market by the Bank of Ghana. Again, demand for dollars by businesses to finance imports was slowing, as most of them had been able to bring in their goods for Christmas. Some had also argued that reports that Cocoa Board had finally been able to sign the $800 million cocoa syndicated loan had contributed to the Ghana cedi's performance. But it appears this good run will not be ending anytime soon. This is because the much talked about cocoa syndicated loan has hit Bank of Ghana's account. Joy Business understands that some $541 million came in last Friday. The Bank of Ghana is expected to take these dollars and give it cedi equivalent to Cocoa Board. This is expected to help Cocoa Board to purchase cocoa beans from farmers for the next crop season. It has even been projected that the Ghana cedi could start recording some appreciation against the US dollar if Ghana is able to secure the IMF second tranche of cash of $600 million after the January 11, 2024 board meeting.
Meanwhile, research lead at GCB Capital, Courage Boti, tells Joy Business the city's good run will impact on other sectors of the economy.
Obviously, reserves are weak, but then I think the general sentiment had been that post-DD, the activities we saw on the portfolio repatriation side of things most of last year and in January this year hasn't happened that much. And it looks like sentiments are generally, well, you wouldn't say very stable and you wouldn't say very uncertain too. So things are in that fine balance. And domestic debt has happened really, and there are no opportunities to even sell and exit the market. And so people were just stuck with where they were. Bank of Ghana also stepped in on the market through their regular liquidity interventions. We've seen 20 million at some point. We've seen 10 million and various amounts being injected into the system on a weekly basis and through the forward auctions, which were supporting the exchange rate to some extent. We also seen macro recovery in the macros. The fiscal side of things have tightened. Monetary policy has mopped up excess liquidity from the system. And so those liquidities that would have found their ways into speculative currency purchases and all of that seem to be somehow mopped up at the central bank level. And so we've had the system more or less balanced to a level.
Research lead at GCB Capital, Courage Boti. It might be a good time to find out how the Ghana cedi is faring today on the market. Or 12 Ghana cedis, 10 pesos. Now, that is the average transactional rate that the commercial banks are offering to their clients. The British pound is going for 15 Ghana cedis, 36 pesos. The euro, on the other hand, is selling at 13 Ghana cedis, 31 pesos. The World Bank over the last 4 years has advanced $1.6 billion to Ghana. These funds covered some projects that are announced in the budget, as well as other initiatives aimed at reducing poverty and supporting the economy. Outgoing country director for the World Bank, Pierre Laporte, tells Joy Business he is glad that this has impacted on the livelihoods of a lot of Ghanaians.
It's not only about the numbers, the money. It's about the impact that we've done now. And I talked of COVID-19, and I'm grateful, and I'm grateful. When I hear the president, the minister, normal Ghanaians tell me how much the role of the World Bank was critical during COVID, not because we gave money, but because we saved lives. We saved a lot of lives because we were really the agency that, along with the IMF, we give large amounts of help to Ghana. But challenging, yes, because when you face challenging times, we saw the
the difficulties that the economy has gone through, and the impact on the people, higher inflation, depreciated exchange rate, higher cost of living, higher fuel prices, higher food prices. It pushes us to see what we can do more to help.
Frank Pierre Laporte is the outgoing country director for the World Bank. The introduction of the tourism levy was expected to help fix roads to tourist sites. However, some tour operators say the lack of good access to road to most of these tourist destinations is a major hindrance to tourism in Ghana. Chief Executive of Bonfast Tours, Nana Akufo-Addo, says these impediments greatly affect the expected revenue from the sector. He spoke to Joy Business at the launch of Swift Nano, an online bus booking platform for tourist destinations.
That some of them have been done. I mean, I remember when I came in, Kakun Park was the number one complaint that operators were talking about. We met with the Ministry of Tourism Roads through our minister there.
We apologize for that wrong sound. To other stories, and some stakeholders in the hospitality industry have called for proper structure of the December and Ghana celebrations to spread activities for the entire month. According to some hotel managers, most of the activities in December are concentrated in the last week of December, defeating the purpose of attracting tourists for the entire duration in the country. Speaking to Joy Business, Managing Director of Labadi Beach Hotel, David Duafu, said the celebrations can be extended beyond 1 week to encourage more spending.
Yes, the numbers are there, but it's all centered at the last week of December and then just 3 days of January. Okay, so you are busy, super busy, just the last week of December. Every activity is at the last week of December. I would love to see it staggered so that if it is a December thing, then right from the word go, from 1st December, there are activities lined up that we have great people to have events and to zoom into the main Christmas activities and of course the New Year activities. But as we speak now, everybody wants to come from the 27th of December up to the 3rd of January. How possible that you can contain all these people in the number of hotels we have here? So it becomes very difficult, and so it becomes a challenge for those coming. They can't get proper accommodation because the hotels are full for that period. But if it's target, and so some will go, some will come, there should be a proper planning and proper activities lined up.
Managing Director of Labadi Beach Hotel, David Eduafu. Let's get back to our earlier story where some of the hotel players